Hello everyone, it's Bernadette Simply Be Fluid Art. I called this painting La Femme. She is a blend of two techniques. In the one part, I first did a bloom swipe that I allowed to dry completely, and then I did a line art embellishment on top of the dried painting, using a glue stick and some metallic foil. I share my full process with you in this video, and I hope that you will enjoy it as much as I enjoyed bringing it to you. Thank you for being here and thank you for watching. I started this painting by mixing up a nice rich deep grey for my background, and my color assortment is a very neutral, natural, warm colors, starting with the copper metallic, then a stone, a metallic silver, a deep rich alizarin crimson, a bright red, and a metallic gold. I'm going to do a bloom swipe in the corners at right angles to each other, and I will be layering those colors on top of each other, swiping with a palette knife using my cell activator. But first we need to get the base layer or the pillow to cover the canvas, and I'm using about 500 grams in total on this 40 by 50 centimeter canvas. I spread the grey paint, the base layer, around to level it out, and then I torch the air bubbles. Now it's time to lay down the bands of colors at right angles, starting with the metallic copper. I'm using local paints in different brands, and they are all mixed with the same pouring medium for blooms, which is an untinted house paint mixed with some polyurethane in the ratio 2 parts of the paint to 1 part of the polyurethane. I used Dala's hard varnish polyurethane. The ratio of my mix, the pouring medium to the paints, is 1 part paint to 1 part pouring medium. The cell activator is a mix of Australian Floetrol and Amsterdam paint, and it consistently gives me exceptionally good results. The ratio for the Australian Floetrol and the Amsterdam paint is 1 part paint to 4 parts of the Floetrol. And if you live in South Africa, you can find both products at artsavingsclub.co.za. Swiping the cell activator over the colors gives you beautiful lacing and cells, and when it's stretched out by spinning, it leaves an amazing design on your canvas. So the spinning is done by laying your canvas on a cake spinner and then spinning it out to spread out the paints across the 4 sides of your canvas, revealing the design on top of your pillow. So giving it a couple of spins, stretching out that paint, and now I'm adding more color, just working on the balance and the composition now. So you can add more color, and you can also swipe that even after you've done some spinning. There's enough paint on your canvas to keep shifting things around. You can continue to work with your canvas. It's important to ensure that your painting is visually pleasing, so don't be afraid to work with it. While the paint is still wet, you still have enough time. So I'm happy with the painting as it is right here. And I'm now going to add some blooms to enhance the painting a little bit more. So I'm happy with the with the sides, and I want to add a little bit of a bloom effect to make it a little bit more feminine. And so I'm blowing the bloom petals out with my breath using my mouth. Coming in with a blow dryer to blow out the blooms would have caused a little bit too much pressure, and so using your mouth is a good option. So the second part of the painting is to embellish it with the glue stick and the metallic foil paper. And I start by choosing a design which I've printed on my home printer. I've chosen a line art drawing that I have an affinity for. This drawing represents the feminine. I trace that design onto tissue paper. This is gift wrap tissue paper. And once I've traced it, I attach it to the dried painting. This painting is completely dry. It has been sitting aside for about 4 days before I did attempted part 2. So once the tissue paper with my traced design is nicely fixed onto the dried painting, I use a permanent marker to sketch it. And the tissue paper absorbs the permanent Koki mark, and it will sink or soak right through the paper and onto your painting. So it's a nice way to transfer a design onto a painting. Now I'm going to use the Dala Stencil Glue or Glue Pen. It's a fantastic replacement for the hot glue gun. It has got the same consistency and texture, so it leaves a raised edge, beautifully smooth. And all I'm doing, I'm running the glue stick over my sketch. The glue stick, I'm following the sketched lines with the glue stick. It's such an easy way to do embellishments. These glue sticks you can purchase from your local arts and crafts store, check at your P&A store, or any stockist of the Dala products. You can ask them for Dala stencil glue or glue pen. Allow that to dry overnight and you will notice that it changes from an opaque glue to a clear glue. You will know that it's completely dry when it turns clear. Now you are ready to add your foil. These are metallic foil papers or pages. You can also purchase these from your local arts and crafts store, and they come in different colors and shades, and they are absolutely amazing to work with. Now, the beauty about the glue stick or the glue pen is that it does not completely dry. It remains tacky, sticky almost. It is the perfect substrate for your foils, and it will peel off the foil metallic in an instant. Very little pressure is needed, and it leaves a smooth, non-sticky surface. I'm just touching up, so when you run your fingers over the design, you will be able to feel parts that are still a bit tacky and just go over it with your foil. This is the finished painting. I am in love with it and I'm going to be playing around with a lot more of this technique. I hope you enjoyed. Take care. Until I see you on the next video. Bye.